Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. How are you doing this morning? It's going to be the most amazing day ever. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be, I can't wait to share with y'all what I've learned today. Good morning. Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. We have over 500 shows there. Don't forget the podcast. We're on 14 different platforms. We're on Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Apple, Stitcher. Wherever you listen to podcasts, that's where you can find us. Don't forget we have 7 books. And if they don't want to read a book, listen to the podcast or watch the show. They can watch the movie The Last Time. If they don't want to watch the movie, tell them I said Grand Rising. That is going to be the most, y'all. I'm about to help you out with something. It's going to be the most amazing day ever. My ears itching. It's going to be the most amazing day. So earlier this week we did a stretching exercise with our mind. That was Monday. So go back Monday or Tuesday. Go back and watch that show where we did the stretching exercise and how you can the ease of stretching your mind and the power of it and how that works. Timmy is called. I don't think she meant to call me. So make sure that you go back and watch that video on stretching. So let's get right into, and then yesterday we talked about why. Like, why are you doing what you want to do? Why do you want to be here? And that when you start focusing on how, it will stop you from your why and you won't move forward. But you've got to be clear on your why and why you're doing this thing. Like, I'm clear on why I press the button to do the Fearless Morning Show every morning, why I'm clear I need to do this, this, and this. And when you get clear on the why, the how doesn't matter. Okay? That brings us to today. The quote of the day. Be one with the power to be visible in life above the comfortable desire to be invisible. Be one with the power to be visible in life above the comfortable desire to be invisible. Good morning, Tammy. Tammy, I woke up with you on my mind this morning. And I need to call you. That is the quote for the day. And I love that because as we become visible in life, we have to get comfortable with because let me word it this way. We've been so comfortable being invisible, not being seen, not being heard. Now it's your opportunity to be seen and be heard, and you need to be comfortable with that power, right? You need to be comfortable with being who you are, y'all, this week, let me tell you, this is a journey, and I have truly had to step into living past crazy in every aspect, everyone. And it has been rewarding, but I also had to embody that quote, be one with the power to be visible in life. And I had to be visible in my word, in my action. And it has demanded something of me every day this week. And I have showed up, to the men, but it also required me it challenged me to get uncomfortable because I was so used to being invisible with a certain part of me. And now that part is being challenged to be visible. And as I become one with the power to be visible in life, above the comfortable desire to be invisible, amazing things are happening. Okay. So let's go right into the thought of the day. The thought of the day, honey, is navigation. Yesterday we talked about why and the how, but today I want to talk about the navigation. And I'm gonna look at my quotes. I want you to have the courage to create your life and why it's most important to you, number one, and that you can navigate through life with your thoughts. And here's the big thing that I want, if you don't get nothing else, and please listen, I don't ask y'all to take notes, hardly ever. But this one, I want you to write it down. There's a link to the Fearless Morning Show notebook, so you can grab a copy of that if you need it. And it is electronic. You can, of course, print that out if you like. That is for you. But so you have to have the courage to build the life, to create the life that you want. You can navigate through navigate life through your thoughts, right? But here's the important part. Your words are the seeds of life or light. They can be life and light, but your words are the seeds of light that are lighting the path for where you want to go. So your words are the seeds of light. So as you say, when you say I am, it is lighting the path for your next step. That is your guide. That is your navigation. So let's look at where we're going today. Okay. Let's square that up. Get your piece of paper, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. What words have you said this morning that are guiding you in that direction? So if I'm navigating me, what destination did I set up this morning? Good morning, Dee. How you doing? So if my words are the seeds of light for me to follow, they are my navigation. The words that come out of my mouth are navigating me to my destination. Where am I going? Go back and watch yesterday. Why are you saying those words? Why are you doing this thing? Why are you waking up to do that career? Why are you waking up to that partner? Why are you friends with that person? Why did you choose this place to live? And get clear on your why, so that when you look at where you're going, you know that the words that are coming out of your mouth are your navigation tools. That's how you know where you're going. Thank you, Dee. I appreciate it. So if my words are my seeds of light, and we are all good ground. Sometimes people sow bad seeds into us. We have to toil that, right? We have to break it up and say, I don't want you. This is not allowed in my garden. So if I'm good ground, the words that are coming out of my mouth are seeds, and they are guiding me because they're my light. Because, what's the scripture? I forget. Light path unto my feet, or there's something to that effect. It is your words that you're saying that are guiding you. Where are you going? Why are you going there? Are you clear about your why? Not how you fix and do what you want to do, but are you clear about why you are doing what you want to do? Why do you want to be here? Why do you want to say these words that are guiding your next step? Where are you navigating? Where are you going? If I'm going on a trip with you, and let's do this with our friends and our family, because this applies to everybody. We all have a different way of saying the same thing. In North Carolina, in the country, we say fixing. I'm fixing to go over here. But look at your friends, right? Absolutely no, honey, knowing your why is life or death. Look at your friends. Where are we going? Look at your circle. What words are that? You absolutely can look at your circle and see where they are going by the words that are coming out of their mouth every day. If your friend say, girl, I'm broke, I ain't got no money, these kids getting on my nerves, ain't no good men, I can't get paid at my job, that is the destination they are going to. They are navigating down that negative path. Hell and high water ain't going to change them off of that. They're bound and determined. They are honoring their limitations. And when somebody honors their limitations and you try to give them something positive, they're going to get mad at you and fight you because you are questioning their limitations that they believe so strongly about, which means they don't understand their why, which means they assume that there is nothing good in this life for them. Now, what you can do, I ain't saying stop being their friend. I'm not saying you're any better than them. I'm saying you understand your journey and your why differently. And friend, this is your opportunity to live differently so that they understand differently. Even in the midst of lack, they need to see abundance. Even what we assume is lack, they need to see abundance. And you may be the person who gives them that abundance of thought, of action, of navigation, of understanding your why. Like if they call you like, girl, how do you always know, like things always work out for you? It's because you're clear on your why. I'm clear about what I'm navigating myself someplace. And I understand that the words that come out of my mouth are the light, is the light that is guiding me. So in order for me to take the next step, my words have got to align with where I want to go. The tongue in your mouth and the tongue in your shoe have got to line up so that you go in the right direction. So that means I can't say one thing and walk another. I think Lisa Nichols said that. The tongue in your mouth and the tongue in your shoe have got to line up. If they do not line up, friend, you're going to fall. Good morning, Miss Margaret. JoJo's quote, right? Give your words and your breath direction. If you don't give your words and breath direction, you will trip and fall over yourself every morning. You will have the same problem because your words are navigating you somewhere. And if your words don't have any direction or any path, if they're not giving you any light and you're standing in the darkness, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. So now you're angry and you're frustrated because I'm trying my best. No, friend. Your words that are coming out of your mouth are keeping you stuck where you are. Your mind is the most powerful tool you will ever own in your life. It is yours. It is free. Can't nobody use it but you. Absolutely correct, Margaret. So as you line those things up and we're navigating, if you got your GPS on, she's going to tell you, you get here and you turn left and you get here and you do this. Your words do the same thing. They light your path. For me, I will be the first multimillionaire in my family. I'm not ashamed to say I want abundance, honey. If you read the good book, whatever religion you subscribe to, it doesn't matter. They all want you to be abundant. They all want you to think above and beyond. They all want you to go above and beyond. We just assume that we can't have it. So whatever I say I am is true. I am a multimillionaire. That means I am it. It is me. It is so. I just got to walk the path of it. And my words are the guiding light that gets me there. It is the guiding light that gets me there. And if y'all been with me for a while, y'all already know what I learned in Puerto Rico in 2019 that changed my whole life. And I know I told that story 10,000 times, but I love it. I love what I learned. And I not only love what I learned, it was, what's the word I want to use? It was the breaking point for Sister Rise. It was the breaking point for Live Past Crazy. It was the breaking point for so many things. Not only did I overcome my fear of water, I understood my why. Out there in the middle of a freaking ocean on a banana boat. Scared to death. Terrified. Oh, Margaret, I'm about to tell the story. You already know. Because this story, every time I tell it, it makes me cry. Number one. And number two, it reminds me, JoJo, that you are clear on your why. That if you ever have a doubt about where you're fixing to go, I'm just saying. Yes, I had on I had on all the belly shirts. I discovered 2-piece bathing suits. Honey, I discovered a love for my body that I never knew even existed. And let me tell you something. It's a wonderful thing. I suggest anybody wear a belly shirt, even if you're just going to wear it around the house. It's a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. Oh, I'm going there in June. So we went to visit the islands. You know how you can go snorkel for the day, whatever. And I took my niece and my daughter on a trip, right? It was a girls' trip for my birthday. And we go, and my niece said, I want to snorkel. Okay, I'm going to step outside the box. I'm petrified of water. And he was like, well, we got to go we're going to go to the islands, and we're going to dock there and snorkel. And he showed us the boat. The boat is so tiny that all four of us are knee to knee. And my 21-year-old niece said, Auntie, can I drive? I don't know what part of me said that was okay. But I did. I'm going to be there because my birthday, June 29th. I'll be there June 29th. And so we get on the boat. I put on a life jacket. I have on a bathing suit. We got our bags. And let me tell you, we are docked. We haven't even left the station. I'm hyperventilating. I'm having a heart attack. And my friend Kiva says, JoJo, just breathe. And we, Jazz, the 21-year-old, is driving out of the little docking station by the boats, by the seals. And he gave us some direction. And it wasn't until I got back that all of it made sense to me. The leader said, I'm going to go ahead of you, right? And as I go ahead of you, you may lose sight of me. But the person in front of you is going to give you the clues that I have given them. So we were literally the last boat. He said, if you see this, this means stop, speed up, come on. He gave us the signs. He said, so if you don't see me, know that I've already made it to the final destination safely. I'm making sure that it is safe for your arrival. Look at the person in front of you for your clues and how to get there. I'm going to make a path for you. He said, if you look at the water, it will be white where I've already went. If you stay in the path of this whiteness, of the white foam, you won't have a bumpy ride. You'll get there easily. However, if you get outside of the line or the path that I've created, it's going to get bumpy and you're going to get off the path. Y'all, when I got back. So on the way there to the islands, I could not believe I'm in the middle of a freaking ocean on a banana boat, a girl who hyperventilates when water comes up to her ankle. And I can see the mountains of where I have come from. But I see the final destination of the islands of where I am going. Y'all, when we get to the islands and we dock. And the leader is there and we hook ourselves up to the leader so that we can sit there safely and enjoy. Your girl eats Pringles. I drink a whole water. Honey, I'm lounging in the banana boat sun tanning. And then I come back. And in that moment, I understood the purpose of Fearless Morning Show, Sister's Keeper, Live Past Crazy Specialist. I cannot help those if I'm going to stay and panic with you. I can't help you. I have to go ahead and secure the final destination. That means the Sister Rise Retreat or Team Abundance or whatever program I have. I've got to go ahead and do that. And in the process of that, I have made a path. And on the path, I have left clues along the way. That is the person in front of you who may have heard the morning show, who may have read the book, who may have whatever. They're giving you the clues for the next right thing to do to get to the destination where, if you're coming on this journey of where we're going. And I cannot apologize or feel bad that in order for me to be my sister's keeper, I've got to go ahead of my sister. I cannot help her if we're both afraid of water and we both going to drown fighting. Somebody got to learn to swim. Somebody got to learn the ropes. Somebody has got to navigate this thing with the words that are coming out of my mouth to get to that final destination. Y'all, when I understood that, it was on and popping. And some of us, you are that person in your family. You are the person who's got to go to the final destination, leave clues for your family so that they can follow the path that you have created. Now, if they get outside the path, their road may be a little bumpy. But if they get in the path because you have left them clues, thought leaders leave clues, success leaves clues, millionaires, they leave it. Honey, you are the generational thought process breaker in your family. Absolutely. Who would have thought Georgia would have been out in the, and honey, and then stuck my finger in the water. Like, now I was glad to see land. But in that moment, I conquered the fear of that. I got a clear understanding of why I was going, why it was important, and why I had to do what I had to do. And sometimes we need a moment like that redefines who we are. And if you never had a moment like that, honey, today is your day. Today is your day when you get to rethink why you are doing this thing. Why is this important to you? And to know that you are navigating the path for future generations. Just like your mama navigated the path for you. That's why you fold your towels that way. That's why you cook the rice. Let me tell you, my Puerto Rican friends, I've never cooked rice like they cook rice. I no wonder theirs turn out way better than mine. The way they were taught to do a thing, and then they taught it to me. We do what we see and what we hear and what we know. And we honor those around us by doing those things. But what if it doesn't honor the life that we want to create? Then, friend, I suggest you check your reason why. Let it define you. Let this be your defining moment. And know that the next words that come out of your mouth are the light. It's the light that you need that's going to navigate you to the next step. Because your words are navigating you somewhere. I'm afraid. You will be. I am abundance. It is so. Whatever you come after I am is so. It is. So be it. I am this thing. It is so. Allow it. And don't fight it, friend. Listen, what I learned on the water is when you go with the flow, honey, the ride is smooth. The waves come and you don't even notice them. You're just going because I'm not resisting my final destination. I'm not resisting the greatness of where I got to be. I'm not resisting the greatness of who I am. I'm not resisting the greatness of who lives inside of me because the Creator lives inside of all of us. And it is hard sometimes because we are fighting the Creator or the greatness inside of us every day. Every day, friend. And you wonder why life is so hard, because the natural progression of you is to greatness. And at some point along the way, you decided, no, greatness is not for me, but it is. If y'all remember my journal entry from April 2020, Jojo, why are you so comfortable in the dark? It's because I was afraid of the brightness of my light. Change the light. Your words are the light. Do word replacement. I'll do a whole word and replacement exercise. Honey, if you don't like this word, get you a good old-fashioned dictionary and find a word that you like and replace it. A to the man. Thank you, Miss Rivera. So on this great and wonderful morning, because this is the most amazing day. Listen, I'm not a swimmer, but I know they tell you not to fight with the water. Listen. We go with the flow. Go with the flow of the greatness that already lives inside of you. You know that, let me tell you what it feels like when you acknowledge that greatness, or when you feel it and you know it. It's that moment that when you first wake up, or you had that most amazing idea, you're like, oh my God, this is a possibility. Right there, when you feel that feeling in your throat and your heart starts beating really fast and you start to feel overwhelmed with the thought of, oh my God, this is possible. That, friend, is your greatness. That's it. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, Lisa. That's your greatness. Go with it. One of my quotes is, inside of you, honey, is the possibility to do all things. Either it's going to overtake you and change you, or it's going to overtake you and stop you. And only you have the power to decide which one it's going to do. That's the first clue, Margaret. And when you float, when you just allow greatness to reside in you, just allow it. Don't fight it. You are qualified to be exceptional. You're just nervous in front of your current community. Maybe you need a new community. Come on over here to the Fearless Morning Show, because here we know that you're exceptional. We know that you're amazing. You know that you're great, and there's no shame attached to it at all. Honey, I want you to live your whole best life. I want you to cause a disruption today. There's going to be a revolution today. Honey, tear some shit up, burn it up, flip a table, do all the things so that you understand that you're qualified to be exceptional. And that miraculous idea came to you for a reason. And don't close your mind to an idea simply because it's miraculous. It came to you. It is yours. You woke up this morning because the creator of the entire universe needed you to do that thing. And friend, when we get to that part, to have the courage to create our life around what is most important to us, around what is our why, then you can navigate, then you will use your thoughts to navigate life. Okay? And your words are the seeds of light that would allow you to do that. So on this great day, it's going to be the most amazing day ever. Don't be afraid of the brightness of your light. And if you say, JoJo, I don't know where to start, A to the man, Margaret. It may not be in your current town. If you don't know where to start today, and you say, JoJo, I listen, I understand that you crazy, I'll take it. But I don't know where to start. Change one thing in your current environment right now. You know what I suggest? And this is going to be crazy, but trust me on this. Go change the light bulb where you're sitting. Go change the light bulb of where you're sitting right now. If you're in your office, go change that light bulb. If you're in the bathroom, change a light bulb. Just change one, because sometimes it's allowing the different light to hit you differently that gives you a different insight. Change your light bulb. If you say, JoJo, I ain't got time to change a light bulb, I'm at work, I'm in the car, honey, Google a word that you have always thought was a bad word, like abundance. Like your mama said, don't be talking about your money. You don't want to be rich. Look at the definition of that word and then decide whose definition you're going to follow. If you ain't got time to do that, honey, think one good thought for the next second. I am worthy of this thought. Hold that in your mind for the next 30 seconds, honey. Count to 10. You can say it 10 times. The most amazing thing will happen. Your mind is then free to think a different thought. It's free to now give you something that it's been trying to give you for a very long time. That's all I want for you today. So if you don't know where to start there today. Find you a quote. If you don't have a quote, here's the one that saved my life. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. That's by John Wooden. You're qualified to be exceptional. You're just nervous in front of your current community. Here's one of my absolute favorites. Audre Lorde. When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I'm afraid. When I understand my why, how and afraid don't matter. And what happens is, I ain't saying that I don't get scared. Oh yeah, I ain't saying, honey, JoJo get scared. It simply means I understand scared and all. We going. Oh yeah, I'm scared, but we fixing to do this. Because my words are my light. And they are navigating me to the place. And if my destination ain't changing, my words have got to change. Because I can't say I want to be my sister's keeper, live past crazy, and I'm not living it. I will never get to my destination. Thank you, Kimberly. Get you a daylight. What's this called, Kim? Sunshine light, daylight light. Get you one of those. Change your light bulb. Yeah, I love that. I love that quote. And to understand in the service of my vision. Is it, honey, Miss Rivera, if you don't come on, girl, and let's go. Listen, scared and all, I did a whole retreat last year. And guess what? It was sold out. 12 people bought it out. It will happen this year. I got to get the link so I can post it right quick. The tickets are on sale, so you can come to Sister Rise. It is only for 12 women. You've got to come with an open mind. We're not using anything traditional that you ever thought may happen. This is not the place. If you're not open-minded, I suggest you do the Live Past Crazy Blueprint. I suggest you do Team Abundance, because this is not your traditional place. It's not for the traditional woman. It's not for you to think that you're going to come in this way and things are just going to happen this way. No, it is different. Listen, the 12 ladies that went last year are assuming that they are buying all 12 tickets this year. There's no need to put the tickets on sale. We're coming back. It is going to be amazing. It was amazing last year. From having the intention setting session, to having the releasing session on the water at the ocean, to having our sister circle, honey, because Sister Rise stands for Revitalizing Individuals' Sacred Energy. And if you don't understand, if you never understand that your energy is sacred, meaning the being that who you are is so important and essential to this life, if you don't understand that, you can't effectively be anything in life. You may think you're a good mother, but when you understand your energy, when you understand the importance and the essence of who you are, and you step into that, honey, you about to get Mama of the Year, because it's a different atmosphere. It's going to be the most amazing thing ever. I promise. So on this wonderful day, I'm getting a link here for y'all. I want you to have a great day. I want you to have the most amazing day. If you have any questions about the Sister Rise Retreat, please make sure you send me a message, and I will definitely answer. Here is the link. You will get a private Facebook group page where we talk. There's a private chef, honey. It is a sisterhood, so you will be sharing your room with a sister, honey. These ladies walked away best friends, like crying. One lady didn't want to leave. I had to force her to leave the house because she just did not want to leave at all. And this is something I wish I would have had it a long time ago, and a long time ago, not at the beginning of my journey. So this is not for everybody. Not at the beginning of my journey, because I didn't understand, and I wouldn't have understood. And I wasn't ready to comprehend the words that I needed. And when you acknowledge wise words, it makes a difference in your life. And I wasn't at a point to acknowledge any wise words at all. And so when you're ready to acknowledge wise words, honey, not for me, because you're wise on your own. You have wise words. You're just nervous in front of your current community. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Be one. Here's the quote of the day. Be one with the power to be visible in life above the comfortable desire to be invisible. So on this lovely day, I want y'all to have the most amazing day ever. I lost y'all somewhere. I can't see the comments. Please make sure you share the show, because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. Don't forget, we have the podcast, we have the books, we have the movie, we have all the things. And whoever you listen to, and it ain't got to be me, whoever you listen to that's going to help you along your journey, where their words guiding them. Listen to the words that are coming out of their mouth, where their words guiding them, and then validate that person that's going to help you on that journey. Honey, validate JoJo. As JoJo healed from this thing so that she can help somebody, so she doesn't hurt anybody. Because some of us in our wanting to help others, we haven't healed ourselves, and we're going to hurt even more. So validate people, person, place, a thing, okay? And don't apologize for that, because you're investing your life into words that they are saying. So on this lovely day, I want you to have the most amazing day. Go back and watch yesterday's show, Understanding Why. You understand your why, and you accept it, which was the quote of the day yesterday. Acceptance is receiving without criticism or judgment, to embrace the fullness of your experience. an inner realization that all is well, regardless of the outward expression. Long as I understand my why, I can't get caught up in the how. I can't get bothered with people who tell me I can't, because it is in the inside of me. It is the realization that all is well. So, guys, have the most amazing day. If you share the show, please tag me so I can properly tell you thank you. That is what I learned for the past 2 days. I hope it has helped somebody. And if it has, please let me know. And get ready for the Sister Rise Retreat. I'll be posting more pictures and videos as we come. It's coming up October the 15th through the 18th. I understand COVID. Listen, that is your choice if you get vaccinated. Honey, that's your personal choice. I keep my personal choices to myself, however you see fit. But we will be in close quarters. There will not be net mask. We will check your temperature. I will have you sign off on all things COVID related. That is completely up to you. Now, if I did it in the dead center of the pandemic last year with 12 women, surely to goodness, we can handle it this year. So on this amazing day, understand that you're more powerful than you could ever imagine. You're smart, you're brilliant, you're beautiful, you're qualified to be exceptional. The miraculous idea came to you. Understand your power. Begin to step in it and be comfortable with being visible today. And I needed that for myself. So I hope you guys have the most amazing day. Thank you, Mark. Listen, I'm ready too. Tammy the nurse will be there. Ta-da. So, and I want y'all to come. And if you're my friend and like a Tammy and a Margaret, I want you to understand when you come, you're not there to help anything. You are there to participate. So come with the idea that you will be able to relax. And it's not one of those, and I tell you this, I'm going to go. It's not one of those retreats where it is time frame. Yes, we have things that are in place that you've got to come to, but we have revitalization stations. So if you need a minute to get yourself together because you've learned something or you're feeling some type of way, we have a little place where you can just go and sit. If you feel you need to sleep in and join us later because the night was, you learned so much or you're just not ready, honey, you're free to do that. I love this. I'm so excited. All right, guys. I hope you guys have the most amazing day ever. And I will see you guys here bright and early tomorrow morning. Hope you have a good day.